Let's talk emotional eating, shall we? Eating is not always about satisfying a physical hunger. When people emotionally eat, they are attempting to fill a void in another area of their life or stuff emotions in an effort to not feel them. Emotional eating is using food to feel better, de stress, avoid feeling, or check out of an uncomfortable emotion. Eating feels good in the moment, but quickly turns to guilt and shame quickly after consumption. Emotional eating is far more common than it has been historically. Statistics are skyrocketing. Emotional hunger comes on almost instantly. Your stomach nor your brain have time to give you cues. Emotional hunger can be identified by being picky about what foods you want to eat, which are usually loaded with sugar and carbs or a specific comfort food. Sometimes, even after going crazy emotional eating, the hunger remains even though you're physically full and your stomach might even hurt. If you feel an emotional eating episode coming on, look at the clock. Go 5 minutes without eating. Repeat that process until you're able to distract yourself enough to be able to focus on the feeling behind your urge to eat. Identifying that feeling can go a long way toward uncovering the triggers and patterns that cause you to eat. You can go over, under, and around emotions for a while, but eventually they're going to catch up with you. It's best to face those emotions head on, feel them, process them. It can be an uncomfortable and painful process at first, but this is your first step to emotional freedom. Healing the buttons and triggers is crucial to stopping the emotional eating. Feeling emotions is safe. Stuffing emotions with food may feel good in the moment, but I know from personal experience that you'll feel even worse later. Before I started my healing journey and before starting my low-carb keto lifestyle, I would have an experience that led to emotions that I didn't want to feel. Instead of following the strategies I'm going to outline below, I would make a big batch of raw homemade cookie dough and eat it until I felt sick to my stomach, or my stomach was at max capacity, resulting in physical pain. Sure, I would be distracted in the moment and have a brief period of elevation in serotonin and dopamine from the sugar high, but in the end, I would beat myself up for failing yet again. I would experience uncomfortable bloating and weight gain. It was a vicious cycle. Make a point of sitting with uncomfortable emotions for as long as you can. The key is to not get stuck in the yuck. Ensure you've got a support team to call on if you're having trouble coming up out of a debilitating emotional response. The more you can tolerate feeling the emotions, the less power they have over you. Call a trusted family member or a friend to have them help you process through that emotion. It's true that you can go over, under, and around the emotion, even find a temporary loophole, but at the end of the day, they're going to keep coming back until you heal the situation that's causing the emotion in the first place. Imagine the freedom in not having to hide or run away from emotions. It's possible. I'm living proof. As much as it seems, food used for destructive purposes is not your friend. It's a temporary, short-term comfort that leaves you worse off than when you started abusing the food. Emotions can be painful, but packing on the pounds is even more painful. Make a conscious choice to let your emotions come to the surface. They're here for a reason, and that reason is to let you know that things are either going well or there's something that doesn't match up in your life. They are our guides to living our best life possible. Some of us have, unfortunately, lived through some pretty traumatic experiences. If that's you, please know and understand that I am holding light for you. For those of you in that boat, food can sometimes be used as your safe place. Think about comfort foods. These foods bring back the good memories that we want to relive when we aren't feeling great emotionally in the moment. Other times, food is used as a way to control our environment if we feel we've lost control or we're lost in the chaos of our lives. If you suspect you're emotionally eating, there's hope. Here are a few suggestions to go to when you're looking for food when you're stressed, upset, or overwhelmed. Call, text, or FaceTime, meet up with a friend, take a 10-minute brisk walk, read a positive book, take a bubble bath, look in the mirror and tell yourself how beautiful you are. Play with your kids or grandkids. Go borrow a kid. They all love to play. Play with your pets. Journal. Look at old photo books. Crank up the music and dance. Switch up that energy. Use a stress ball or those cute little kid squishy toys. Enjoy a hot cup of tea. Light some candles. Wrap up in a warm blanket for safety and comfort. Watch a funny video clip or movie.